Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining me again when my camera is working. I'm just getting it going straight away this morning because my camera is working. And it happened to work yesterday, or was it the day before? And I recorded Parenting Against the Apocalypse video, but it started to dim out. Oh, it's such a nice, almost like a Piscean. Can you even see it? Maybe not. The two different kind of gray parts. When you blow on them, it was like almost looked like the two fish. Sort of like the yin yang of the fish shape. Sort of a duality, inversions it reminds me of. Beautiful. Nothing better than the scent of a freshly lit Palo Santo to me. So wonderful. So thank you so much for joining me. We're here on our second Friday of September already. We had our theme last week, which was the Empress, reversed for this month. So very interesting month it will be, full of start and stops probably, full of lots of projects and lots of new dreams, new ambitions, new projects wanting to get going probably. Maybe in difficult ways, or maybe in very emotional ways or triggered ways even, but no matter the way that they're presenting themselves, even if it seems a bit negative or the shadowed aspects, highly emotional or something that's very reactive and causes you, a lot of validity in it. Volatility, excuse me, not validity. Still too early. There will be a lot of validity in the volatility, though. Wonderful. So let's maybe just hop right into it here on the 13th, right? Lucky number 13 for some people not so much, but numbers are tools, right? It depends on what luck we're looking for, who wants to be lucky and why the 13 works or doesn't work. And I won't get too much into the sort of infringements of the deceptions of numbers and things, but 13 in itself is such a beautiful number. It's new ideas coming together with childlike intuition and creative energies to build something very firm that has a firm foundation because they come together into form. Or to break a firm foundation sometimes, but or to break what looks like a firm foundation because it's really not firm, is the truth of what happens when 13 comes together and falls apart, or breaks families apart, or whatever the case is, some kind of firm foundation. It wasn't meant to be, or there were cracks in it that were inherently self-deteriorating and harmful for the whole unit, and it needed to come apart to be built back stronger. Oh, do we say? Don't say the tagline. Don't say it. Anyways, let's hop into what we're really here for, right? Which is to hear the cards for this week and to become a good audience. So what we're going to do here for just a minute is relax, close our eyes, and prepare to hear the messages. So I'm going to close my eyes and lead us on a quiet little meditation. I'm hoping it's going to be quiet. Shut my windows really quickly. I'm so sorry. Because I know I just heard neighbor with a very loud truck, and he's going to start it in a minute. So there we go. Old school farm truck starting up, Gotta love it, but and not that it's not the best for us when we're trying to become, in a meditative state or quieting down, because, like I've said so many times, these sort of external distractions, this kind of stuff that happens in the 3D world all the time, we shouldn't be trying to seclude and exclude our meditation, our spiritual practice, our ascension from these things. They come through it. We ascend through these things while picking up knowledge points and wisdom experience and stuff. Going through it, working through the distractions, having them in the vicinity, incorporating them into our ourselves and into our ascension. Um, so yeah, well, we practice that as well. We'll also practice, calming the mind, quieting ourselves, and becoming open vessels to listen, to receive the messages, not just the messages that I speak, that are written down in the card here or that I happen to sort of intuitively feel should come through, but also whatever speaks to you, whatever little things hit your personal resonances or your personal walk up to this very moment. It might have a little signature meaning for you, a synchronicity. Or later on in the week to come, something might pop up that is synchronistic to now. So keeping all that in mind, get yourself comfortable. I just got myself comfortable. I'm going to close my eyes and lead us through a little quiet, calming session. You can keep your eyes open and watch the video if that's your thing. You don't have to close your eyes. If meditation really isn't your thing, don't worry. The words and listen to the message and let the gratitude soak in. And if you're doing other things, that's totally cool too. You can be driving or whatever. This isn't some kind of hypnosis. So with all that said, let's take a second to just let it go and close the eyes and get yourself comfortable in your place. Take a few conscious breaths. Tying into your own present moment. Noticing what your breath feels like today, what your energy level is like, quality of the air in the room around you. The quality of the air within you, even. Relaxing down into the moment. Setting all the to-dos, all the tasks, the notifications, all of those others' attention who want yours, all of those projects to do. See them all like bits of paper you could crumple up and toss into a waste paper basket. See that trash fill up. So much that it's even overflowing, maybe. Laugh at it, don't worry about it. Maybe it even falls over. It's so full, that's okay. It will be there later. Leave it. And let your brain rest. Let your body rest. Let your spirit rest. See those three bosses sitting, beautiful table of your choice. Maybe it's set with a beautiful tablecloth. Maybe it's a wooden clean table. Maybe it's circular, rectangular, small or long, triangular. Let your imagination set up your beautiful mind, body, and spirit, sitting together, dining or conversating, reading, sleeping, eating, laughing. Or maybe you notice they're in a stalemate. Maybe it's a poker game they feel like they're sitting at all together. Perhaps one has its back turned, one is crying. Perhaps one won't even sit down. They are are so upset. However they present themselves at this moment is purposeful, is honest. It is them. It is you. So see them, be the fly on the wall. Take the role of the observer. Be watching from a security camera, whatever comes up for you. And see them all as they are now. Let's take a moment together as the role of the observer or the higher self. Perhaps it's the king and the queen down in your heart center. You can hear them all the way up here in the CEO's boardroom singing. Perhaps it's music playing over a monitor. Beautiful 528. Beautiful 432. Beautiful song of your choice even. Notice how it affects each boss. Brings them joy or comfort. Calms them. Eases them. Maybe it even brightens, enlightens, or motivates them. Turn up the volume on the music a bit. And as you do, feel the amplification of the volume of the emotions. Joy, happiness, accepted, sovereign, empowered, grateful, ambitious, purposeful, united, connected. Maybe there are words and terms and phrases I haven't even spoke yet. That's all right. That's even better. Let those feelings fill you up. See those bosses responding. Breathe in the trickle-down effect and see how this support and all of the positive good feelings and emotions seep down through the bosses into the managers, into the workers. Seep down through your tower, through your energetic body, through your physical body, through your spiritual body. Hitting, meeting, making connections. Creating wonderful interactions as they go. Perhaps bumping into disgruntled or upset, misheard or misunderstood workers and managers within the whole of you. That's all right. Holding space for happiness and anger is what we're here for. Being able to hold within our beautiful body, mind, and spirit our own personal realities, place and space for other emotions, for upsets, for catalysts, for the great dire rock bottoms that are a part of the pinnacles, the mountain climbing, the very top of our happiest parts. We can't exclude out the anger that we felt at the bottom. We can't deny away the aggravation, the upset, the mad words we said. They're still there. But they make our higher points, our gratitude, our happiness, that much more amplified, that much more detailed, important, and further away from that other, that opposition, that rock bottom. So feeling and holding space for all different emotions now. Letting those mind, body, and spirit bosses learn to hold the space of duality that each of their layers offers. They are truly complementary, even though one seems to be very negative. They do complement and help each other, just as we help each other get through hard times. So thank you for sitting with me and doing this great work for yourself and for the collective. As sometimes the collective impedes upon our personal journeys, just as our personal journeys impede upon the collective sometimes. So thank you. Thank you for joining me here in this beautiful moment. Take a moment to breathe for yourself here and breathe out any aggravation. Breathe out any lingering thoughts or distractions before we get ready to become a gracious audience for our cards. So let's take 3 mindful breaths here together. Breathing in clarity and calmness, and breathing out any lingering pieces inside of you which might be bothersome or distracting, that which no longer serves. Breathing in fresh, and out that which no longer serves. Fresh breath in, stale breath out. Final breath in, final breath out. I'm going to ring my bowl here, and you can open your eyes when you're ready. Oh, my son put a little surprise in there. And a fourth. Thank you. Okay, now I'll take out my cards and we'll see what our beautiful saints and angels would like to say to us for this week to come. We thank you so much for your ever-present audience, your energy and frequencies, your guidance, support, and love. We feel it, we know you are present, and we ask if you could please offer us some beautiful advice or support or guidance here for us individually and also for the collective in our beautiful week to come, the September 13th here under our beautiful theme of the Empress for our whole month. If you would like to offer us some working, some guidance points, or something that we could look to evolve through this week here to come, we'd be so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll shuffle them up. Whoops. That popped right out. Child. On the 13th, too, childlike energies. It's wonderful. To bring out the child within the Empress is so important as well. I feel called to do a second card, but we've been doing so many second cards that I'm thinking it might not be. I'm going to just read the card this is a full card, and it has many different possible interpretations, so that could just be why I feel it's full. This is a multifaceted answer that depends upon your particular situation. Here are possible meanings behind the selection of this card. Your interpretation will tell you which applies to you. Number 1, be as a child. Have childlike faith that everything will work out for the best, and it will. 2, a child will soon be coming into your life. 3, pay attention to a child or a particular child in your care. Pay attention to your child, or a particular child in your care. 4, help children in general through education, advocacy, healing, or the like. 5, a child in heaven is happy and doing well and sending you a message of love. The purity and innocence of children gives them an angelical quality and earns them special attention from heaven. Your prayers for the little ones are given high priority and are always answered. This card is a message that you're being used as an earth angel on behalf of children. The angels will help you in this endeavor if you ask for their assistance and guidance. Wow. Very full-faceted message. And for myself, I'm reminded so much of, I have children, and being a mother is such a full role in my life. And my experiences with homeschooling here, and coming back into it, and I just did some videos on it yesterday, and I had a huge upset, spilling coffee all over my son spilled my coffee. My note to self was about that yesterday. So continuing on in this sort of angle of allowing children to be our teachers, that's what I'm going to really be focusing on for this week, along with bringing in my childlike creativity into my own Empress energies, and doing my own beautiful creative works. So I hope that however it speaks to you, I'd love to hear too. So send me messages. I love your emails. Send me comments if you like to comment, and everyone could see on the post. That's wonderful on YouTube to give to support to other viewers. But yeah, I hope you interpret those messages for yourself, work through them for this week, and I'll see you around next Friday.